going on, man? Charlie in the box. Check it out. Look at what I got in my box today. Actually, something really unexpected. I came to do a video called 911 call, and my partner Dan right here seen what I was doing, and he was interested in what my endeavors are. So he said he would like to speak to me on camera. He got something that he wants to get off his chest, and he thinks America should hear. So this is what happened. So what's going on, Dan? You gave me this. It's a notice of trespass and cleanup. The city of Fresno has received complaints concerning the individuals who are loitering near temporary shelters in between two streets. On October the 1st, they're gonna clean everything out. Anybody that needs to move, or they're gonna confiscate everybody's stuff. And if anybody wants it back, they have within a 90-day period to get the stuff back, or it would be all thrown away.
Yeah. Well, these guys have been staying here for about a year, maybe a little longer. And I guess the guys here at this place have been kind enough to let them stay here. But now they got this new building over here, the new Supreme Court building that they're starting to open back up. So because of that, I guess they're going to throw everybody out of here so that they don't have a place to stay anymore.
Yeah.
Because this is a safe haven up here for these guys, you know?
Yeah.
And they really don't want to be thrown out of here. And, you know, it kind of sucks that it's being done to them. I mean, these guys, they're homeless for a lot of different reasons, you know? Mainly it's for financial, and it's problems that, you know, these guys have, you know, that are personal. And like with me, you know, I got personal issues. But I think what's being done here is probably being done all over the United States to a lot of different people. And the homelessness is just totally out of control. They say they're doing things, but they're not really doing anything. They're just smoke screening it, so to speak.
Yeah.
And now, you know, you get they come out and they, you know, do these little entwines where they turn people on to this and that. You know, they show movies over here and stuff like that in Fresno, and they try to make it, you know, like it's something that really counts. But what really is going on is that the fact that, you know, big drug scene here in town. There's no work in this freaking town. What work there is split between the whole freaking population of Fresno, which is a large sum. I don't know exactly what it is, like maybe 900,000. And people that are up north there in Rural Park, you know, they got jobs. People in the state, they got jobs. But, you know, it's like the middle class guys are either getting laid off or losing their jobs for one reason or another. And more people are getting homeless. People that are working seem to think that, you know, everybody that's out here are drug addicts and alcoholics and, you know, prostitutes and just degenerate people. And that's not the case. The case is that these are people just like me and you. The people that have been working on jobs for like 5, 6 years, maybe longer. All of a sudden they lose their jobs for one reason or another because a lot of the work's going out of the damn country. It's not staying here in the United States where it's supposed to be. And, you know, our president, I don't know what the hell he's doing, you know. He started off with, you know, giving us all a little bit of money and the stimulus package, big freaking deal. You know, that didn't really accomplish a whole lot, except he just followed behind the other president to the left. But, you know, work used to come to this town, a lot of work, you know, put people back to work. You know, so why is everybody out stealing cars, dealing dope, and you know, robbing people, and doing home invasions, and, you know, all this bullshit? Because there ain't no damn work here. People gotta do something, man.
Why do you think the government is actually sending jobs out of the country?
Because the big people that have the money that are overseas, like China, and Japan, and I don't know exactly what countries. I don't know. I'm not sure why they're doing it. Well, because the people here can get the shit done for a whole lot cheaper. Like you can have somebody work in India for like 50 cents a day.
Yeah.
Putting stuff together that is being sold. I mean, look at anything that's out in the market now. Everything's, you know, made in China, made in China. You hardly see anything that's made in Japan anymore. It's all made in China.
Yeah.
Well, they're doing it for like pennies on a, you know.
Pennies on a dollar.
Yeah, pennies on a dollar. And these people are, you know, I mean, and a lot of these people are just young people. They're kids. And so why are we sending all our work out of the country? Because the great people here don't have the, you know, decency to keep the work here where it's supposed to be kept.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be kept here in the United States. We're supposed to have it made in the United States. It's supposed to be sold in the United States. The money's supposed to come back into the United States. Instead, it's being built over in some other freaking land.
So what do you think your government, in aspects of jobs and of helping? It seems like our government wants to help everybody else except for the citizens. Do you agree with that?
Yeah, absolutely, man. Yeah, they don't. I don't think they give a shit about us. I mean, it's all part of the New World Order plan that's coming around. That's been going on.
Building a new world order?
Yeah, of course. I mean, it's biblical, man. I mean, it's going to happen. It's not supposed to happen, but it's going to happen.
Okay, you just mentioned biblical, and I've never mentioned anything about the Bible or Christ or any religion in any of my videos. But one thing I believe, yes, it does say this in the Bible. It's biblical. This stuff is to come to pass.
Right.
But one thing that I wondered about that is that it's man that is doing this right now. Sure, it may be Satan working through man, but man is making sure his plan is being activated.
Right.
So it's
Exactly.
us as Americans, the people that are free and have the opportunity to become something of themselves if they choose to stand up against the New World Order, stand up against this global corporation, that people that are doing this evil stuff to us, to make a stand and fight for our freedoms and the rest of the world's freedom. Because everybody throughout the world looks to America for freedom and for guidance. And we're the beacon of everything. So that's why, as Americans, that's why me, Charlie, in the box, is trying to do what I need to do to show everybody else what we all need to do is stand together and make a difference.
Right. People need to wake up to the fact that what's going on is been going on for a long time, and it's under the. But how can people just sit there and go, "Oh well, what happened with 9/11 didn't happen. It was all a terrorist act." That's a bunch of crock bullshit. Everybody knows it. I mean, it's been proven. I can sit there and watch the damn CNN footage. You can see that the plane that hit the first tower it wasn't a passenger plane like they said it was. It had a fuselage underneath. It had a U.S. Air Force label on the back of the plane. As far as I know, the damn thing probably was, Air Force controlled from the ground. And, why did they do all this? Well, there was a lot of gold down at the bottom of the second World Trade Center. And all that gold came up missing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the world banks. But they don't talk about that, okay? I mean, yeah, they talk about it on there, but they don't talk about it in the news because it was all covered over. I mean, it's like, supposedly the plane that hit the one building in Washington, D.C., everybody knows that it wasn't a plane. It was an explosion from the inside out. I mean, it's been proven. Everybody can see it. But it's like people are just letting it go. They're just sweeping it under the rug. It's like they're not even, understanding that our country is being controlled by other world countries. And if we let it keep on going, we're all going to go straight into, the New World Order. I mean, it's going to be one religion. It's going to be one government. It's going to be one currency. Everything's going to be on a plastic card.
Yeah.
People will be controlled
Microchip.
by microchip, right? Through through the internet and through the satellite, and and now it's like they've already got people that are in the government putting chips into the soldiers, and people that go into into the armed forces are getting it put into them, and now they're saying that hey. If you want to control your kids so they don't get kidnapped or lost or taken, put a chip in them.
Yeah.
Well, that's the beginning of it right there.
Yeah.
They're going to make it so it's like a demand. Okay?
And that's like it's biblical. It says that in the Mark of the Beast.
Right, right. And if that happens, which it probably is going to happen, all hell's going to break loose because then people are going to think that this is what they're supposed to do. Fuck, man, they need to wake up, and see what the hell's going on. What's going on is that the governments in other places that are in control. Who's in control? Well, the people that are rich, okay? And
like Bill Gates.
Right. Well, yeah, Bill Gates, okay, and then you got all the other. Who's the rich, powerful men in the world right now? Okay,
You got Putin. You got all heads of state of each country,
right.
No matter where they're at.
Don't forget about Bush. I mean, Bush is,
Don't forget about Bush.
Don't forget about Bush, man. I mean,
He's just as evil as Obama, but in a different way.
Right. They're all part of this New World Order, man. And it's just people just need to fucking wake up and realize what the hell's going on. They need to get on the internet. They need to research what exactly is going on up there. One nice thing about the internet is that stuff gets up there. So far, the government hasn't taken control of the internet.
They're almost getting there.
They're trying to. They're trying
Yep,
to wipe
they
it
are.
out so that people won't see the truth. And before it all gets washed away and they have control of it, people need to start researching the internet, looking for things, man. You got the best search engine up there. You got Yahoo, you got Google. Just get up there and just, put in 9/11.
But you got Google censoring some of the stuff that you're not getting a lot of information from.
Yeah.
Google search filters a lot of their stuff, dude.
Do they now? Oh,
Freaking
that's
heck
great.
yeah, Google's part of it. Google, Verizon, Bill Gates, Oprah, all these people that got mega money. They all know what's happening to our country and to all of us as Americans.
And they're all Republicans.
They're all Republicans and Democrats.
Yep. So, I don't know.
All right, so is there anything you would like to tell these people?
Well, yeah. That, like here in Fresno, man, all they care about here is the money, okay? You got a door over here at the jail. People are going in and out of that jail. People come over there to see their people visiting hour, man. There must be anywhere from 20 to 30 people in there. Most of them are all women going in to see their guys. Their husbands, their boyfriends, whatever. And they get in there and they got them on different kinds of, crime things, okay? And like I said before, these people are trying to survive, just like we're trying to survive out here.
Yeah.
And they're doing whatever they can. They don't want to go out and rob and sell drugs and do all this shit. They're doing it because it's a fast way to make money, but they also know it's a dangerous way to do it because they're going to wind up losing their freedom. They're doing it because they got to take care of their wives and their kids, man. That's what it comes down to.
Yeah.
And I know this is going on back in New York, it's going on in Detroit, it's going on down in Miami, it's going on in San Francisco, it's going on all over the freaking United States.
Yeah.
And people just, we need to make a cry across the United States saying, look, yeah, we need to take back our country. That's exactly what we need to do, okay? The problem is, these guys are going to say, oh, well, they're terrorists, and now they're going to come across and, because like the Miranda rights. You heard about the Miranda rights, right?
Yeah.
It just passed where they're taking away the Miranda rights. Now they don't have to give you your Miranda rights.
Yeah. That's in your Constitution.
Yeah. So so now when you get arrested, they don't have to tell you that you have Miranda rights. They can just take you to jail, and you're already guilty, and you have to prove yourself innocent. I thought it was the other way around.
Yeah.
It was supposed to be the other way around. It is the other way around. So the Constitution of the United States is going right down in tubes. Don't people realize that? Don't they see what the hell's going on?
The Americans don't realize that, and they don't see what's going
because
on.
they're too busy sitting back watching their TV tubes and playing their video games and getting drunk and partying, and they think, oh, this is going to just keep on going and going and going. Well, it's going to keep on going, and one day it's all going to be so controlled that people aren't going to be able to do anything. The freedoms are being taken away. God help us when they take away the freedoms to bear arms. Then we're really going to be in trouble.
Yeah, we are.
Because then we won't even be able to defend ourselves.
Yep, and they're coming after that now.
Yep, they sure are. In a big way. I mean, I think our government isn't even a government in the United States anymore. I think it's owned and being totally driven by the power of the people who have the money. And that's across the globe. But, I'm a big believer in God and Jesus. And, I know that, He's going to come and make all this right. But in the meantime, people just need to wake up and start realizing that things aren't what they seem. You can't believe what they say on the news. You can't believe what they say in the papers because they're being controlled by what people tell them to do, okay? Something happens, they're not going to tell you exactly what it is. I mean, they really screwed up on 9/11 big time.
Yeah.
They made so many mistakes, and yet they covered it over so easily that people just still believe it.
Don't question
It's like,
anything.
They don't question anything. It's like, what the hell's wrong with these people, man? Don't they understand that things that are happening because people are controlling it?
Yep.
I mean, if people want to be controlled, fine. Let yourself be controlled, okay? And that's exactly what because your kids are going to be controlled, you're going to be controlled, then your money's going to be controlled. Where's it going to go then?
I want to thank you, Dan. I really appreciate the time you spending with me. I told you guys once before, if you're not doing everything in your power to restore this country, you're doing everything in your power to destroy it. Charlie Fox out.